Alright guys, I'm going to do a short review with you guys tonight on this Gearwrench ratchet set or bit set that I purchased. This particular set is at 81039. This includes SAE and metric sockets as well as 2 bit extension ratchets. Obviously you see a long one here which is probably, I would say that's probably at least 12 inches, and then you have a short one here which is probably in the area probably, this is a 4-inch extension, so it's probably about 5 inches. So 5-inch ratchet here, 12-inch ratchet here. Like I said, these are both bit ratchets, but they do come with a 1/4-inch drive here that you can attach to the hex and turn this into a 1/4-inch drive ratchet. It comes with 2 of them because you have 2 ratchets. You also have a set of sockets here. This particular side right here is standard up to 9/16, all the way down to I believe 3/16. 3/16. This is probably going to be a 4mm. See if we can get it to focus here. 4mm. To 13mm. You also got a small assortment of bits here. We obviously have a set of hex points, which are Allens, which are going to be metric. Half of these will be metric. The other half of these will be standard. We also have a set of Phillips from a 0 to a number 3. And we also have the same in our flathead right here. And once again, we have a larger flat blade here, and then this is all our Torx. Like I showed you, there is a 4-inch extension that comes with it. You can use normal extensions on it. This isn't anything special. It just happened to be what comes with this kit. Like I said, this is 4 inches. Overall, this is a really nice kit. One of the things I don't like about it, it's hard to get the tooling out of this, but one thing I've figured out is I can stick this in my bit ratchet, lift it up out of there. And obviously it does not go in this side, but it allows me to pick it up out of there using this tool. So like I said, we can put this in here and now we have a regular ratchet. This is locking. So regular flex head. And if you want to lock it, you can lock it in any position. A nice little bit ratchet, forward, reverse. This one you can't use backwards, but it does have a thumb wheel that's built into the tool. And once again, like I said, it's a pain to get these out of here, but what I found is actually to stick the bit inside of here, I can lift it out of here. So you can see it's nice and flat in the center here. And if anybody wants to buy this thing separately, they can. It's an 81030. So you can buy the ratchet independently separate if you want to. I had decided to buy this one with the kit because I actually bought it used at a reasonable price for what it was going to cost me for this ratchet. I believe this ratchet is about 30 bucks. So same features as the other one. We can flex it, lock it in any position, forward, reverse. It does have a thumb wheel just like the other one. And we can turn this into a ratchet. Or we can use our bits on it. Now this will work with half bits as well. I don't have any here right now to put in here and show you how well that they work, but half bits will work in this ratchet as well. What I mean by half bits is 5/8 bits instead of 1-inch bits here, or 3/4-inch bits. Now there is a couple different versions of this kit. If somebody wants it in just standard, you can buy it. The part number is 81032. It's a 45-piece set, where this is a 55-piece set. Or you can buy it in metric, which is a 45-piece set, which is going to be 81031. And that would be just the metric sockets. This particular kit right here is 81039. This includes metric and standard. And that's what I decided to do. I won't use that much standard, but I will use quite a bit of metric. So it's just kind of nice to have. It's always nice to have extra socks, especially when they crack, break, or get lost, or whatever it may be. It makes this kit very versatile. And so far I'm very happy with it. I actually used this to do a blend door mortar and an F250 not too long ago. Made life so much easier because of this long handle. Anybody that's done one knows that that Torx bit is right up against the firewall, and you cannot get it with one of these long bits, but if you use a half bit on it, you can get up in there and get it. So it made this job a whole lot easier that I had to do by buying this. I figured I'd share that with you guys. Like I said, if anybody is looking for just the ratchet, you can buy the ratchets. I'll put them in the screen here once again. Get it to focus here. 81025 is the stubby. This long one's a little bit more stubborn to get out. Like I said, I find using the bit makes it easier to get it out. Like I said, Gearwrench. The part number on this particular one is 81030. So if anybody wants just the ratchets. Okay guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Go ahead and give me a like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. If I answer any questions, drop them below. I'll be glad to do it. Like I said, I left the part numbers in here in the description when I showed it to you guys. So if you guys want just the ratchets, the part numbers are there. Alright guys, talk to you later. Have a good one.